Aloha, my name is Chris Dawson. Welcome to the DAWSON Art Project.
If you hear the sound of beating kapa and you're in Makaha, you'll probably find your way to Dalani Tanahy. Making kapa is her personal statement to stay present, relearning old ways and bringing them into a modern era. The people of Hawaii aren't wearing the bark of the mulberry tree anymore, but the beauty of this practice is still with us. We remember.
When people view a kapa, they will look at the mark. And what happens a lot of times is people forget all the work that went into the kapa. I have to grow all my own trees, my own paper mulberry. A lot of the dyes I grow myself. I have to know where and how to gather them sustainably, especially things that might be rare. Making kapa, we grow the trees till they're about 1.5 to 2 years old. The outer bark is stripped off. The inner bark needs to be beaten one time, and then we would soak it in water and ferment it. That breaks the fibers down so that we could just put pieces together, layer them, and then beat them into a single sheet. It's not cloth, it's not woven. It's more of a paper, but it was very durable, and that's what people use for all their clothing, all their beddings. It's about reviving and reinventing an art form. Every female in Hawaii would have been doing this. This was our work. For the Dawson Families Commission, I was able to speak to Beatty Dawson, and I was also able to read the book that her mother wrote about growing up as a Hawaiian in the 18 and 1900s. And from these things, family was important. Spiritual life was important. What does that look like in terms of color? What does that look like in terms of markings? We use the traditional bamboo ohikapala stamps. I'm not really translating it. It's just how this feels to me. It's at Beatty's house. I looked outside in her backyard, and in the middle of all that lush green grass, there was this little stream running through there, and there was a clay in there that I just looked at that and said, I have got to have that clay. It's going into your kapas. When that opportunity arises that I could actually tie in a physical thing of that story to that kapa, I like to take advantage of that.
Dalani's contemporary kapa visualizes the Dawson family genealogy and is inspired by the Dawson family story. Our responsibility is to do the same. In Hawaiian culture, our daily decisions impact 7 generations into our future. Dalani's kapa keeps this continuity top of mind.
So in the kapa piece, we have images of birds, and birds are to inspire to a higher level of consciousness, higher expectations. We have images of leaves in this kapa piece, kukui leaves on the mother's side for enlightenment, for education, and maple leaves to honor Chris's dad's Canadian heritage. This piece really honors the kupuna, the lineage from which the Dawson family comes from, both Chris's dad and Don Dawson, as well as Beatty Dawson and the Kanahele line.
Thank you for taking time to watch today. It's been an honor and a privilege to support Native Hawaiian artists here in Hawaii. Through our exhibitions and permanent collections, we hope to inspire other Hawaii businesses to support Native Hawaiian art. Mahalo.